Welcome everybody to PwnageTV. I'm going to be your host tonight, or at least one of our hosts tonight, PwnageTV's Leonardo Leo Gio Gonzalez, and I'm joined here with Matt Volger-Walderama, and our shoutouts guy for tonight, Steve Kettenhady Whiteman. Welcome, gentlemen, to Pwnage Television, and we are giving you the match between Sweden versus Denmark for the ETF2L Nations Cup. And it's going to be a sweet match tonight on Badlands, and well, it looks like our opening map is going to be Badlands. And as I introduced earlier, we do have Kettenhady taking their shoutouts. Howdy, tell our folks out there how to get their shoutouts in there.
Hey everybody, this is Captain Howdy here at PwnageTV. You can get your shoutouts to me by joining the gamesurge.net, #Pwnage.tv. PM me, PwnageTV TF2 shoutouts, and I'll get those read. Hey, if you guys are not on the Game Surge network and you're watching our live stream right now, hey, it's real easy to join. Just take and go up to the top left hand above our banner, and you'll see PTVRC chat. Just click that, it'll launch a Java applet, and boom, you're right in. No hassles. But get those shoutouts into me, we'll get those right on the air.
All right, thanks for that, Howdy. And Volger, you've been a little bit away from us for like last week. Added a little TF2 scene. Now you're back. You're going to be kicking ass today in some nice TF2 shoutcasts from across the seas.
Across the seas, you know it.
Exactly.
Wait, what?
Well, you're right there, but this match is across the seas. So people across the seas are listening to you, which they haven't to in a while.
Yeah, I had to take my little internet vacation for a week or two.
It's good to have a break every now and then, especially from the internet. Some people take breaks on the internet, but I don't know what's up with that. It's kind of weird. But anyway,
yeah.
Quick rules about the maps we're going to be playing tonight. It's going to be the same rules since both maps are capture point push maps. It's going to be 30-minute rounds, and the team that captures a point, meaning the last point, which is the 1 in 5 point, the most after the 30 minutes will take the map. And according to ETF2L rules, there is no overtime. If there's a tie, it's considered a tie. That's it. There's no like golden round. There's no tiebreaker map. Like once the two maps are done, it's over. And again, it's going to be 30 minutes long. So folks, we're going to be in here for about a little bit more than an hour, maybe an hour 20. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. We won't be going into 2 hours for 2 maps. It's happened before. Usually on gravel pit though, but not on these kind of maps. So we are waiting for everybody to finally start the game. As everybody from both teams are finally in here, we got for Team Denmark, Hammy Raz Salon, Squash Buddies Beastie. There he goes. Changes his name to Beastie Bear. Denmark's Kill-A-Lot and F2. For the Swedish team, we've got Lezek, Sami, Bibin, Rib, Gluvse, and Wecko. A lot of these players are kind of familiar names to you folks out there. They're top competing Team Fortress 2 players from, some pretty big name teams like, I don't know, Four Kings and such like that. Members of the Rebellion, maybe. I don't know. Just big names out there that have played tonight, so we're expecting to get a pretty decent matchup here. And Volger, I'd like to take the honors to tell everybody our sponsors for tonight. Since you haven't done much in the last 2 weeks, I want you to break it in for everybody in here.
Alrighty then, tonight's match is brought to you by SteelSeries Audio headsets, the best gaming headsets you can buy on the market right now. Extract mouse pads, smoothest mouse pads, make you pro at games. I know, I use them. And PCX mods, where you can get all your PC modding needs, and a special coupon code from PwnageTV for a discount on the mouse pads.
Alright, looks like inside the game they're complaining about a ping issue, and yes, 2 of the players of Denmark have a 250-ish ping. It actually jumped up to 300 for a second, but it looks like it's slowly whittling down. I guess they both have the same provider there, as it's now finally dropping down to under 100. That was a little bit odd, but alright, that issue should be gone right now, as both of them now are under 100, nice and easy. And the game should be going live soon. And Volger, I'm expecting usually the same kind of setup that we're going to see going on, possibly being this is Euro rules, they're going to allow 2 demo men. We might see something like, I don't know, 2 demo men, 2 soldiers, medic, and a scout. Maybe 2 scouts, 1 demo, 2 soldier, and a medic. Wait, I said a medic already. But you get what I mean.
Yeah, you can only have 1 medic in Euro.
Exactly. Every league that runs 6v6 is only 1 medic. But I'm going to expect the usual smorgasbord of people going off in the middle. Usually, I love to see snipers playing, maybe even possibly a spy. But what do you, as a strategy, like to see here on Badlands for a team setup to try and go in there and take down the middle point, which is pretty much essential to taking down the map?
Well, I expect the Pyro to run in there just for the whole shock and awe factor, to try and scatter the teams apart and, get the medic to pop Uber and run away. That's my prediction.
That's true. But sometimes I like to see the sniper hiding off inside the house. We rarely actually see teams running heavies, and nobody ever runs engineer in these maps. I wonder why. Oh, because they're not offensive enough. As Denmark's changing their team name to Den. So it's going to look all nice and fancy up at the top right now. Yes, it is a Den. I don't know why, but Sweden is Zoltan, or Z-L-A-T. I'm not even sure how to pronounce that. Is it Latin?
There's a Lakeland.
I don't know. As everybody in the server is speaking languages that I cannot pronounce, so we are now in a foreign area. Both teams are kind of just waiting for a moment before they start off the game, so we're going to expect some good, busy business going off. And Volga, you were gone for the bit of the weekend. You were over on vacation at a beach. I, on the other hand, went to a land. I think I had the better weekend.
Yeah, but see, the difference is from a land and a beach, there's actually, like, women at the beach.
Who's to say there wasn't women at my land?
Were there women at the land?
Yes, there were.
Lies.
Alright, fine, it's lies. Lies and slander. I'm gonna lie about that. Okay. I'll hold you to that after the match, Bulger. I'll hold you to that. As right now we got both teams doing some pre-game shooting at each other. Just blasting each other, waiting for, I think, Sweden to finally start up. I'm not sure why, but we did see Denmark call for the ready. Sweden is twiddling their thumbs around, waiting for the match to start up. So we're kind of over here killing some time. As now Denmark changed their name to Putin. After Vladimir? I don't know. Back to Denmark. Which would be very odd to change her name to Vladimir Putin from Denmark. I'm like, wait a minute, this is like not right. Teams conflicting with how to get their names in there. Is since we got some time to kill, howdy, have we got at least one or two shoutouts coming from our IRC channel?
Yeah, actually, I do, Leo. I've got a couple shouts in here. I got one from NV Killer Dark. Shout out to Nerd Vibe for Launch Source TV, another match. I've got another one from Hather. Shout out to European teams, pawning American teams. Well, you know, well, let's get a ping that, you know, is even on both sides, and then we could tell a little bit more about that. But good shout-outs. And, guys, remember, you can get your shout-outs to me here on the ircgamesurge.net, PwnageTV. We'll get them right out in the air.
Commenting on the match between Pandemic versus Four Kings that we've done over here on Pwnage Television just last week, where Pandemic lost the Four Kings in the latter two maps. And people are saying, oh, it was an American defeat. It's like, yeah, but they were running with a 200 ping, so whatever. As right now, the game is live. Both teams called for the ready, and I called it earlier. There's a heavy that's going to be on the field and a sniper. I rarely ever see both of those run into one team. So the game is now live. We're going to be watching it from a little bit of an angle from Denmark's Kill Lot playing the Demo Man on the blue team, and we've got Sweden playing over on the red team. Watching still Kill Lot is going to be pipe jumping himself right towards the mid-bridge. Already charging up. We got a little bit of a scout action going off in the center. Some nades flying by. Nobody getting too hurt yet. And no, speaking of which, Gloofsay getting shot in the face by Hammy. So watch a Kill Out who's just lobbing as many nades hither and yon across the bridge, trying to peg that medic that's on the other side. Hammy with the second kill, sniping down Lazek. Very devastating sniper shots coming from Hammies. We got a suicide demo man trying to pipe up himself towards the enemy side, and a couple of more members of Sweden are down. We got a man advantage coming in from Denmark, and they have a huge presence over at the center cap right now. They've got four of their members left alive. Their medic and the soldier were killed. Every one of the Swedish members were killed but one, who made a quick retreat, and Denmark is taking over the center point successfully. And they're not going to be pushing over towards the red team spire any second now, but instead they're actually going to be holding up over at the bridge. They're going to turtle up, wait for their medic, wait for their soldier to finally come out over here. So they got the demo man setting some sticky bombs over in this area just in case somebody tries to get a little bit of a rush in there. So they're playing a very, very smart move. They're not going to push out. They're not going to like run into the enemy team that could possibly get them killed, but they're now moving towards the spires. We do have members of Sweden over in their own battlements, and there goes Rive getting taken on by F2 from Denmark. F2 also falling to his death. As we're currently watching Roz, I hear a back cap or a ninja cap coming from Sweden over to the center cap. We got two scouts fighting at it, and Bibin with the kill on Hammy. We got a demo man trying to save the point, and he looks like he's very close to taking it over, but Kill-A-Lot saves the point last second. We got a full retreat coming in from Denmark, saving their point, making sure that Sweden doesn't come in from the back, taking down this ninja cap, as they're now going to be sitting here again, waiting for their Uber most likely to charge up. They do have the Uber, but they're not moving too far as of yet. Switching over to Sweden's Bibin, who takes down F2. Nice job by Bibin. Not going to go towards the center. Sees an enemy sniper. It's a pretty good job. Good, easy shot for him right now. It's not going to be hard for him to take down the sniper from this close range. Chasing him down, taking down Hammy. 2 kills for Bibin. He's now moving towards the center point. Sees the Demo Man, now making a retreat, being that he's very low on health. He is completely outnumbered. Nice ganks by Bibin, now leaving the scene of the crime, getting some health packs, and manning up real quick. So right now, Volga, we're at a bit of a stalemate. Denmark keeps constantly getting pushed back towards the center point. Now we've got an Uber battle going on, but at the moment, no team is actually pushing anywhere except into each other.
Yeah, I'm watching right now from the angle of the heavy on Denmark's team, Ross, who is right now by himself trying to defend the point on his own. He's got a scout assisting him, but I think his scout was just taken out. He's pulling out the shotgun, trying to take out that medic. He's real low on health. He's about to go down. And it looks like that Sweden did take the point back. Or I'm sorry, Denmark took the point back. So I'm going to switch over to Sweden's Glufsey, who is playing as a scout right now. He's on the center point, trying to take down that Demo Man. His teammate just took them out for him. While there's a cap going on in the center battle right now. Excuse me, I'm a little choked up right here. Anyway, so Gluffs just takes out the sniper of Denmark's team, and as Denmark is about to take back the center point. They were, but it looks like they failed. Anyway, I'm going to switch over to the Denmark side. I'm going to watch from Ross right now, who is the heavy weapons guy for Denmark. He is by himself right now. He sees his medic soldier getting attacked. His medic is just taken down by Sweden's Ribe, who got him with the pipe bombs. Right now it's a 1-1 death advantage here for both teams. And there's a bit of a battle going on the Denmark Spire. No one's pushing in just yet. Denmark's Ross gets taken out by Wiko, the Demo Man for Sweden. So I'm going to have to switch over to Denmark's F2, who is a soldier right now, standing on the Spire by himself. None of his team is around now, so he's kind of defending on his own. But it looks like both teams are falling back to retreat and build up Uber and make another push for their next point. Denmark's F2 spots the medic. He's going to try and get him out, but he's got a scout contesting him. And he runs back to his medic to get health, and the scout ran off to his team. So I'm going to switch over to the Sweden side. Nothing's going on just yet. Just watching from Sweden's Ribe, who's the Demo Man right now. And he's piping up the wall right there, with the corner right there, trying to get a sneak kill on someone. But no one's running up just yet. And there's really nothing going on just yet. Both teams are kind of just turtling up, building up their Ubers. And nothing, it's just quiet right now. One man dead for Sweden. A lot of grenades going off, nothing going on just yet. Just really quiet, waiting for something to happen. I'm going to switch over to the Denmark side to see if I can find some action. And Denmark is employing the same strategy. They're just holding back, trying to build up Uber, playing defensive right now. So I'm going to watch from Denmark's rise as Denmark just pops their Uber on their heavy. They're trying to take that center point. He spots the Demo Man in the air. He takes him out with his minigun. And there is now a back cap on the red Spire, or the blue Spire rather, as there is a one-man presence on the center point from Denmark, but it looks like the Spire is going to get back capped as most of Denmark is dead right now. So I'm going to switch over to the Sweden scout Bybin, I believe it's pronounced, who is running into the last point. I don't see any of the Denmark members around except one scout. So one scout is defending the point. It's not going to take hard to capture it, and he captures it, putting the score 1-0 in favor of Sweden.
Bibin solo capping the last 2 points very easily by himself, taking on 2 enemy scouts. Very nice job by him, taking the first point in this round for Sweden. And now we've got roughly 23 minutes left on the clock, so there's still lots of time left within this map alone. We're going to watch it from the angle of Denmark's Sillen. Playing a medic right now, hanging off into the blue side house, healing up a Demo Man, making sure everybody's topped off. I'm going to switch off him real quick. Beastie Bear taking on Wecko. Bibin with the kill off on Hammy. Both teams already taking on a single casualty on each scout. So right now we got Denmark's F2 actually getting taken on by Glufsey. We got Roz switching over towards that scout, gunning him down. Not really killing him though. Switching back over towards the center to see if he can take anybody out. Roz with a long-range kill off on Glufsey. Now they're showing a bit of a point from Denmark onto the area. Nobody dying as of yet. Oh, here comes a flank from Bibin, taking out Salam. We got the medic down for Team Denmark. Sami with the follow-up kill, taking on Raz. Right now, Denmark is making a retreat, leaving the point, because they will die if they stay there. We got a big presence on the point right now from Sweden. Watching Denmark's kill off, lobbing a couple of nades right down towards the bridge area that's leading from mid, and looks like an Uber's coming off from Sweden. Kill a lot, still trying to see who he can pick. Going for that medic right now, see if he can take him down. Is not hitting him at all, really. Very light shots off on him. He's now lobbing some nades to try and save his point. There is an enemy demo man on the point. He almost piped up himself upwards, but got wounded too much, so he had to stop the pipe. Takes down Rai before he was able to take the point down, and is very low in health, and is now trying to go towards his resupply to get healed up. Denmark's Beastie Bear taking on Sami and I think another scout that was over at the midpoint, and is now going to cap it by himself. He is uncontested right now. There's nobody stopping him. We do have a demo man on Denmark coming to help him out. We've got a return cap coming from Denmark onto the center point as the demo man is piping it up to make sure nobody comes in. And ooh, Gloofsay and Bib both taking on Beastie Bears if he's trying to go towards the resupply area, possibly to get a flank next to the Spire. We got a presence from Denmark heading over towards the red team Spire, but I'm going to switch off angle from over there, going to Sami. Sami playing a soldier, rocket jumping himself towards the point. Sees an enemy demo man, takes down, kill a lot. Now rocket jumping himself back towards his battlement and healing him, getting himself healed up by a medic. And we do have a ninja cap coming in from Sweden over at the center point, but Denmark made a quick retreat, scared that scout away, and now they're back onto the point. We got a demo man coming in towards the point to try and take everybody from Denmark down. Salon's at half health. Denmark's F2 getting killed by Ribe. Is Salon very low in health as he's at half health. Wetko getting killed by Raz. Salon still holding onto the Uber. Here comes an Uber from the enemy team. Denmark using their Uber before he died. Very close by him as they're both just staring at each other. We don't know who's going to dissipate first. And there goes Denmark's Uber. It is gone. And both of the Denmark players, Salon and Raz, are taken down. Kill a lot over here. We're watching right now, getting chased down by an enemy scout, trying to run away from the battle. Gets taken out by Bibin. That's a nice pistol fire from mid-air. Watching Gloofsay, who just helped take down F2 with some help from Beastie Bear. Bibin getting taken out by Beastie Bear again. Oh, I just said that already. And Gloofsay, nice shot, taking on Hammy. And right now, we've got a cap come from Gloofsay. Is Denmark's Raz is saying, I'm sure Bibin is Danish, questioning the nationality of a national team. Of a player over there. It's like, he shouldn't be on their team. He should be on ours. Oh, he's actually requested for them to play on this team. Look at that. Well, watching it from the angle of Sweden's Gloofsay, playing on the red team, like I said beforehand. You obviously can see red. Unless you're colorblind, I feel sorry. Gloofsay just eating pipe bombs from Kill-A-Lot, who's now repiping the area to make sure that nobody else is going to come through there. Kill-A-Lot doing some nice little sticky bomb work. He's actually throwing a couple of grenades right down towards an Uber combo that's going onto the point. Wecko killing himself. Bibin with the kill off on Beastie Bears. His Kill-A-Lot's almost dead. He's actually taken out by Sami. We got a heavy medic combo left onto the point and a scout. Sami does take that Kill-A-Lot. Raz with the kill off on Ribe, as we do have a couple of members left near the point for Sweden. We got a combo, soldier meta combo that is, and a scout on the area. Watch from an angle of Sami playing the soldier, firing a couple of rockets onto the point to see if he can weaken down anybody, or just flat out take out the medic, which would really help on their offense right now. They haven't pushed up as of yet, because they're most likely waiting for their Uber as they're hanging off into the lobby. Not going anywhere as of yet, just Sami hitting himself to get that Uber charged up. As we do have an Uber ready and waiting to go for Team Denmark. Switch over to Denmark's Hammy, who's actually rushing right down towards the demo man. Meets up with Gloofsay and Wecko taking down Hammy with some well-placed sticky bombs. Right now we got Team Sweden with their Uber ready and waiting to go. They're not going to be using it yet. Actually, it looks like they're just going to be charging right forward. Ryan gets a kill off on Beastie Bear, and there they go. They're going to start pushing in right now. Sweden with their Uber being used. It looks like Denmark has not used theirs yet. They are using theirs, and now we've got a completely surrounded area. Both teams using up their Ubers right now. Kill-A-Lot getting the kill off on Ribe as both teams are just blasting towards each other, but nobody's solidly on the point as of yet. And Salon is taking down all we got is heavy, and Sweden rushing down towards the point, taking it over, making it 2-0 in favor of Sweden over Denmark.
That was a pretty impressive round. Both teams played really well. I'm surprised they managed to defend for that long. They didn't lose any, but that was pretty good defense. Anyway, I'm going to start this round watching from Sami, who is the soldier for Sweden right now, as he's rocket jumping to the center point with the rest of his team. Standard lineup right now, everyone just kind of going for an epic battle in the center. No kills off yet. Sorry, Denmark's Beastie Bear gets the opening kill on Sweden's Glufsey, as there's a one-man presence for Sweden on the center point, but a heavy is trying to knock him off. Three-man presence, they're almost there. They almost had it, but they got contested by Demo Man, and they're all off the point now because it's covered in pipe bombs. Right now, Denmark does have the advantage, as Sweden has 2 members of their team dead. But it looks like they're retreating right now. I see their soldier and their medic retreating right now because they're low on health, and it looks like they're being pushed off. It looks like Sweden popped their Uber on their Demo Man. They're going to try and get that heavy off the point. It's on the soldier now. Tried to get him. They killed him. There's 1 scout left in the area, and he's retreating, so Sweden is going to take the center point. So I'm going to switch over to the Denmark side. I can watch from F2, who switched to a Demo Man, who I thought he was a soldier before. Anyway, he's piping up the door by the battlements, waiting for someone to run around there to get that kill, but it looks like no one's going that way, as there is a one-man presence right now on the spire. And now a 3-man presence. They're about to get a scout and a soldier up there, I think, but they are knocked off, so Denmark was able to push them off for now, and they're going to try and take it back. Oh, but they didn't capture it, I'm sorry. But it looks like the entire Sweden team is running towards that point right now. Sweden does have the advantage, as 3 members of Denmark are dead. And they were almost captured, but they jumped off, and it looks like most of Denmark is dead, so they are going to take the spire now with little effort, as they just cap it with this Demo Man. 3 members of Denmark are still dead, while most of the entire Sweden team is still alive, so they're going to push in right now while they still have a bit of an opportunity. As there's a heavy medic combo for Denmark on the point. Sweden pops their Uber, they take them out, they are on the point. The Uber is blocking them from the cap. But as soon as it's off, they are going to start capping, as they have a presence on the point, but there is a scout contesting as they capture it, putting the score at 3-0 in favor of Sweden.
Sweden actually is, well, in that round, just kind of rolled right through Denmark pretty badly. Denmark, they really couldn't hold the candle to Sweden during that round. I mean, they got completely pushed off at the center point. They got completely just wrecked onto the spire, and there was no competition onto the last point. Sweden basically just had overall the better shots throughout that entire round to make it an easy cap for them, and it's now 3-0. We already have 15.5 minutes left on the round. We're already about through the halfway point. Sweden already up 3, and we do still have Denmark, who can possibly bring this a bit back, but at the moment, looking at this round, we've already got 3 kills for Sweden onto the point. Watching right now, oh, there's a bone saw kill coming from Lezek over on F2, and the Devil Man is down. He gets cut down in half, and he's amputated. He's not feeling too pretty right now. Right, but a nice pipe jump right down towards the spire. We got 2 people from Sweden onto the point, and it's kind of a repeated performance of what we're getting from the last round here, Vulgar, where we've got Sweden just kind of plowing through the center and easily getting onto the spire. Most of Denmark should be alive, though, but they do not have an Uber like Sweden does, and Sweden's already using up their Uber, going down towards the midpoint, the last point, that is. And they're already showing a little bit of a presence on it. All we've got is a medic and some sticky bombs on the point. We got 2 Devilmen trying to sticky up the point to make sure that nobody takes it. But Wecko does manage to take down 2 members of Denmark. We got a little bit of a presence coming from Sweden onto the point, as Denmark is trying to rush onto it so that they can take it, but it's not going to happen. Sweden with a 4th cap, making it 4-0 in their favor over Denmark.
Wow, Sweden is just not letting them have this one. They're just plowing through them. There's
Show no mercy.
To say. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this round is just going to be a repeat of the last 3 rounds. But you know, I'm going to give Denmark the benefit of the doubt. So I'm going to start this round watching from Denmark's Hammy with some sniper action. He's off in the corner. He's going to try and pick someone off before they notice him. So I'm going to go into first-person view so I can see what he's looking at. He sees pipe bombs, but no one coming up. But I think there's a scout by him. Wow. He looks to the right, and everyone was there, and he just got annihilated by a Demo Man and a soldier. Anyway, Sweden has a 3-man presence on the center point, and their medic soldier is moving toward the spire, and they are about to capture it. There's a 3-man presence on the spire, and this is definitely a repeat of the last 3 rounds, so I'm pretty sure we know what happens next. Sweden is going to run into the last point and Uber in and take everyone out and capture the point. But let's see if I'm wrong. Anyway, I'm watching from Lezek for Sweden right now, who is the medic with full Uber charge. He's waiting to pop it. He pops it on his soldier. He gets separated from the soldier by the pipe bombs, and it looks like this Uber might have been a little off, but there's 2 scouts on the point. They're not being contested yet, and they put the score at 5-0 as they capture the last point. They're just rolling.
Yeah,
there's no other way to explain this.
Well, a little problem with Denmark is the fact that right off of the bat, their medic gets taken down as well as the person that he's healing, whereas Sweden, his medic is untouched throughout the entire game. I mean, sure, he may get shot, but he heals himself a little bit, so he's kind of walking it off, and by the time they get to the last cat, they've already got a full Uber ready waiting to go before they're even on it. So they really got to do some, Denmark really has to do some work getting to the enemy medic and taking him down. As I'm seeing from the angle of Salon, I'm going to see what happens to Denmark's medic through this game, because it might explain what's going on within their team strat. Over at center, there it is, Weko and Bibin, two fantastic grenade shots. Man, just directly in the Salon, he gets easily taken down. See, two Demomen can easily just throw a couple of nades right down across the bridge. I mean, you have such little area to actually dodge from this entire place. The Demomen can just keep lobbing nades, and for the most part, it will hit you. I mean, you have nowhere to run, and splash damage is devastating, even for Demoman grenades. There's actually a scout in the Demoman, but the demo did like two direct grenade shots, so Bibin did some nice damage though. Well, just switched over to Sami real quick, who just walked into some F2's shots as Lazek from Sweden get taken down. Denmark, Raz with some minigun spray taking on 3 of the members of Sweden, and now they're making a bit of a retreat. Sweden's medic's already down, as well as a soldier, 2 soldiers actually. Raz with a 4th kill taking down the scout Bibin, as they're checking out Gloofsay to see if he can get the flank. He's going right onto the point, he's uncontested, and the quick cap from Gloofsay then follows up with a takedown on Raz, making it 6-0 for favor of Sweden. And man, that just the fact that that heavy was not on the point to save it really cost him that round.
I really thought Denmark might have came back and at least took back the Spire that round, but I was shocked right there. Anyway, I expect to see another repeat of the last 6 performances, but let's see what we got. I'm going to watch from Rye right now, who's the demo man for Sweden. He's launching the grenades over into the general area of the other team. He gets a kill off on Denmark's Hammy. He gets a nice grenade kill. And as it looks like Denmark piped up the center point, but they're not detonating them while they're on the point, as Ribe just took out the heavy with his pipe bombs, who wasn't looking. And there's a one-man presence on the center point. I'm not sure where the rest of the team is, but it looks like Sweden will get the point. And I'm going to see if I can find it. It looks like they're not doing their, oh yes, they're doing their plan. They have 2 people on the Spire already, or, well, 2 scouts rather. And they're about to capture it, and I don't think they have an Uber charge, but Denmark's kill takes them both out with his pipe bombs, blocking the cap right there. So I'm going to switch over to Denmark's Hammy right now as a scout, who's waiting by the hallway there to run in, but he's just kind of standing here doing nothing. He spots the entire team, so he runs back. He's incredibly low on health. He's running back into his base to try and find some health or get a medic or something. He runs back into the spawn, to the locker, misses the locker, runs back in, and now he's going to try and flank the other team from behind, or maybe not. He saw some pipe bombs, so he decided not to go that way. He fires a shot and runs back. Not sure what he's really doing, but it looks like both teams are kind of playing defensively for a minute to build up Uber. So I'm going to switch over to a medic here. Going to watch from Lazek, who is the Sweden medic, who's at 96% Uber charge. He's about to get it. He gets the Uber charge. It looks like they're getting ready to run in, but he gets hit in the face with a grenade, so he's running back, trying to regroup with the soldier. He's at about 80% health, so he should be able to be fine for now, as it looks like nothing's happening. Everyone's just kind of playing defensively right now, waiting for the teams to regroup as they both suffered some casualties. Right now we got a soldier, demo, and medic on the center point for Sweden. 2 demos actually, and they're just kind of launching grenades as Denmark Ubers in and Sweden counters their Uber. So right now it's a bit of an Uber battle going on. No one getting kills because they're kind of invincible, but they're just kind of staring at each other as Sweden did have the advantage, but they couldn't get it, and Denmark might take back the center point as 3 members of Sweden are dead. But it looks like Sweden's Byben is trying to get a back cap on the Spire, and he might get it, assuming it's really close, but nope. Denmark is going to take the center point. So Byben is going to run back and try and take that point back from behind them. He's got his assistant scout with him right now. They're about to jump on the point. There's no one defending it. It looks like there's 1 scout defending it. 4-man presence on the point. 2 scouts. And Denmark's demo man just pipe jumped over to defend. And it sorry, my mic just died for a second. So Byben is on the point trying to take out that heavy. He's almost got him. He took him out. He jumped right on top of him. The heavy had no idea where he was. And it looks like Sweden may be able to take back the point, as most of Denmark is dead right now. Sweden's Byben trying to take out the medic. hiding underneath the bridge as there's a two-man presence on the center point. They almost have it, but Bybin spots another scout. He's at half health. He's almost dead. He's trying to run back for the health, but hasn't spawned yet. He gets the kill on that scout with almost no health left, and Sweden takes back the center point. So I'm going to switch over to the Denmark side and watch from Beastie Bear, who is the scout for Denmark right now. And, Leo, what do you think's going on right now?
Well, Denmark did change up the strategy a little bit. They did take down Sweden. They did finally get out to the center point. Their scouts are utilizing some pretty good run-in, take out some people from behind, and get the hell out of their moves, especially when they're aiming for the enemy's demo man. But watching Beastie Bear trying to repeat that strategy, takes down Sami real quick. Nice job by him, and he's not making a run for it since there was a soldier in there. There's a scout trying to chase him. He goes down towards resupply, and he's just kind of pecking at that scout, now running away from the fight. There's a medic screaming for a doctor for some reason, but hey, there's only one medic in the game. What the hell is screaming for another doctor do? Nothing. Denmark being held up back at their spire. They're not really moving anywhere as of yet, but they do have some people rushing towards them. We got a scout in their battlements trying to take their medic down, but he only got one shot on him. Doesn't really hurt him too much, so he's getting out of there. Switching over to Sweden's Ribe, as we got a huge presence from Sweden outside of the blue team spire. We got two people pipe jumping. We got someone rocket jumping up there as well, and we got Ribe trying to take down that whoa, the heavy weapons guy. Gets killed by Kill-A-Lot. That's an odd name to say while saying killed. Switching over to Salon, playing a medic, very low on health, has a 60% Uber, well 58%, and nobody to heal, except for the scout that he just grabbed. He's kind of trying to wait for the med pack to finally come up, and there's some scout action coming from the front, but nobody really doing too much damage to him. Denmark is, right now, still holding off pretty strong over at this point, but right now we're watching Kill-A-Lot, who gets taken out by Sami. Really shouldn't have been in the way of those rockets. Really, rockets are just doing too much damage to him. I'm getting a connection problem all of a sudden. Are you getting this, Vulgar?
So, yep.
Huh. I think we just lagged out of the server. That is awesome. Great.
Crazy European servers.
Yeah, that's amazing. We just got we just lagged out of the server, apparently, getting connection problems, and 5 seconds apparently being disconnected. So while we retry over here to get back into the game, because both of these teams are probably up in arms, quick score recap for you folks who just decided to tune in. The current score is Sweden up by 6-0 over Denmark, and I'm not really getting into the server as of yet, even though I just typed retry into the console. I think the server just flat out crashed on us, and we will be going back in there as soon as possible. So while we got some time to kill, Heidi, how about the 2 or 3 shoutouts in here from IRC?
Oh yeah, man, we've got some shout-outs coming in here. Let me go and get those out. I've got one from Sync Flora B. Come watch Synchronous Owners tonight on PwnageTV, which I'm sure he's referring to our Calo CSS match tonight on PwnageTV later. Check that out. I've also got one from Moose. Go Sweden, the second best TF2 nation in Europe, after Finland, of course. Well, I'll tell you what, being that my nationality is Swedish, I'm going to go ahead and root for the Swedes, but good luck to those guys in Finland. I've got one more here from Complex. Norway will win the group. Hey, who knows? It's anybody's game, but back to you, Leo.
Alright, thanks for that, Howdy. It looks like the server is finally back up, and it's loading up well this time instead of Badlands, so I'm not actually sure of the time left that was on the map. I think it was roughly 10 minutes, and I don't know what the teams are going to do to decide on what happens since the server crashed mid-round. They might play one more, they might, there was 6 minutes left. Alright, so they might decide to play out the last 6 minutes on Badlands, but they're just not going to do it. And Denmark is saying, let's call it a draw instead of playing it, which really, it's not really a draw. Sweden decided to, well, I mean, Sweden was kind of beating them, like, you know, badly.
Yeah, that's a great place to call a draw.
It's like, let's call it a draw, you know, 6-0, alright, let's just call it a draw, and I'm not sure if Sweden's agreeing with it. I really would be odd if they did, but looks like they're going to decide to just not bother with Badlands since it's only the last 6 minutes, and really, considering that it was 6-0, it's incredibly difficult to even come back from that that kind of a score. I mean, do you even see that happening, Vulgar? Because I don't.
You know, if it was another map besides Well, maybe, but Well is kind of almost exactly like Badlands. So, you know, I don't see much strategy changing, so there's no variable here, other than, like, textures.
Textures? Nah, it's a bit more than that.
That's right.
There's no,
Well,
like,
there's water.
there's no pits and there's no, like, trains and, you know, there's no well
Yeah, but I mean,
in Badlands.
There's not too much of a difference. I mean,
There's
map
no
layout
third
is
floor in the
almost
second point. It's a spire that everybody could shoot at. There's a huge difference in map layout. I'll never let you have
Here's
your
the
fun.
difference. Here's the difference. There's a setup time on this map.
That's true. There is a setup time on this map, and a lot of people like to complain about the setup times within capture point push maps, which is why they replaced Granary with Pro Granary, which is just the old version of Granary that didn't have a setup time. And apparently they think it's better for competition. Personally, I like the setup time.
Well out there.
I don't even know why they called it Pro. Who decides? Like, who are you to decide that your map should be called Pro Granary? Like, did the teams decide that? Did the map creator? Because if it was the map creator, he's pretty arrogant.
Well, I mean, his map is pretty pro. I mean, it's the good version of Granary.
It's
So that makes it pro.
he didn't even make it. It's seriously like a copy paste of the old map.
Yeah, well, he saved all of us a lot of trouble.
I like the new one. Alright, let's see what they're doing. They said that they are deciding to go for well. I'm not sure what their final decision on the end score. Yes, they're saying that it's 6-0 on Badlands. That's going to be the report. So it's 6-0 on Badlands. Sweden taking it over Denmark, and now they're just saying the hell with the last 6 minutes. We're going to just start playing right here on well. So Denmark is going to be playing on the blue team. Sweden will be playing on the red team in well. And remember, folks, well is one of the few maps that actually has, it's probably the only map actually, that has an environmental hazard of trains. Now somebody decided to invent a gun that shoots trains at people, and really it's probably the most fantastic weapon I've ever seen in the game. Now what I would like is a shotgun that shoots velociraptors, and I'll have a game.
Well, there's a game that shoots shurikens and lightning.
Yeah, it's Painkiller. There is also a game that has a gun that drills into your brain, puts a bomb inside, and explodes. I hope you know what I'm talking about.
Might I ask what game that is?
Turok, Dinosaur Hunter, the Cerebral Boar, the most badass weapon in
Right. gaming
history.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Yeah, but Painkiller is a gun that shoots trees.
Okay. Mod Halo and get a minigun that shoots rockets.
Been there, done that.
Wait, no, a minigun that shoots tanks. I've had that one before. Awesome. Yes, you will crash your game.
Yeah, I've seen those hacks, but there's a match starting.
There is a match that's starting, and the game is done, the countdown is done, it is, and the game is not live. As I'm watching from the angle of Rive, who is already jumping himself right over towards the enemy team. He takes down Raz before the medic Silon can start healing him with that Uber. And right now we've got the Uber coming in from Sweden, rushing into the enemy team. Sami with a double kill and a single rocket, taking out both Hammy and Kill-A-Lot. And Sweden with a huge presence off at the center cap, blowing right down through Denmark. They are doing a great push strategy. They're just rushing right into Denmark, like no holds barred. We are here, this is our foot, and that's up your ass kind of business. Sweden blew right through Denmark, not even letting them get into the well train building. And they're already going right for the second point, leaving a scout over at the center. And they're going to be going upstairs through the stairway onto the second floor. They're not going to start moving into the point as of yet, but they find an enemy's, well, was an enemy demo man. That was Kill-A-Lot getting taken out by Sami. Sami going for that heavy weapons guy over at the first floor, taking him down in a good couple of shots. And right now we've got a good couple of members from Denmark are taking down Sweden with this huge force, just pushing right in to Denmark. And they're already showing a presence on the second cat. They got a demo man and a scout on it. And Sweden's already almost having their Uber to go, whereas Denmark doesn't, and they're about to start pushing onto the last point. They got a demo man pushing up to the point, throwing a couple of sticky bombs down, maybe trying to weaken up that medic a little bit before they start pushing in. I'm just watching from the angle of Sweden's Rive. I'm actually going to go into a third person real quick. We do have both teams firing at the point. We have no Uber from Denmark as of yet. Most of Denmark's already taken down Sweden with the Uber onto the point, killing everybody off of it. And Sweden with the first opening round, taking the first score in 2.5 minutes, making it 1-0 over Denmark.
So like I was saying, this map will probably be a repeat of the last map, but it looks like Sweden is running a spy, so I have to watch from him, see if I can find him. Where's that spy? It's Sweden's Glufsy playing as a spy.
I could have swore it was Glusay.
Glufsey, Glufsey, I don't know. These crazy Swedes and their crazy names.
Straighten up.
Well, I'm gonna call him Glufsey because I like that better. Who's right now disguised as an enemy sniper. Gotta watch him because that's just fun. Anyway, 5 seconds left on the setup clock. Both teams getting ready to run in. Both teams should have Uber charge by now. It's going to be a bit of a battle in the center. Sweden will probably push Denmark out once again, but we'll see what happens. Glucy stealths in. He's trying to get behind him to go for the gang kill, I guess you would call it. He's switched his disguise with Demo Man just now, and he's trying to get behind the medic, who doesn't notice them just yet. He sees a soldier. He swings. He misses. He gets the second kill. He gets a regular knife kill off on him, as Sweden has a two-man presence on the point. And it looks like Glufsey is running in towards the next point inside the base. And it looks like he will not be contested just yet, as his scout, soldier, and medic are there assisting him. And there's a two-man presence on the point already, and it looks like he's going to go in through the top and get to that last point to get that point in. But I think his scout will probably beat him there. So I'm going to switch over to see what's going on in the Denmark. So I'm going to watch from F2 right now. There's a Demo Man right now being killed by his medic. He's getting ready to pipe up the door here. He gets the ceiling up where you can't see him, so he might be able to get a sneak kill on there. But with his luck, they're going to come in the other side, and that's just going to be a waste of his time. Someone just ran in. Not sure who it was. I think he just ran out. There's a heavy on the point now, spraying bullets into the doors. It looks like Sweden is staying behind right now to try and build up their Uber. So I'm going to switch back to Glufsey, who's disguised as a Demo Man, still a spy. He sees the medic heavy combo on the point. He stabs the medic, doesn't get the backstab off, and the heavy annihilates him with his minigun. He almost got it, just couldn't get it that close. Denmark's medic silent at 66% Uber charge. Doesn't matter because he gets hit with a bat and dies, putting the score at 2-0 in favor of Sweden.
Man, it's already an early showing of how it was last game. Sweden, even faster than last time, already 2-up over Denmark. 2-0 over Denmark. Ooh, and 25 minutes left in the round, so in 5 minutes they've already gotten 2 caps, and at this rate, man, they're going to be like at 12 or something like that by the end of this game, which really would be just quite a whooping from Denmark's side. I'm watching from the beginning angle of Denmark's F2, lobbing a couple of pipe bombs onto the red side doors, but there's nobody over there, so those pipes are actually kind of useless because all of Sweden's over at the other side, as we can see over there. Glufsey with an early sniper shot taking down Hammy. Switching off from his spine business, decided it would probably be more useful to be a sniper. The gate is now open and the game is live yet again. We got the Uber coming out from Sweden, and now comes the counter Uber from Denmark. Both teams are just kind of dancing towards each other, being that they're immortal. They're just not really doing too much business. Salon and Raz helping to take down Weko, a Demo Man who came up from behind. As we're going to switch over to the angle of Lezek, who's downstairs with some vampire needle gun, trying to needle at some people to see if he can do something to help take down this point. But Denmark is actually showing some cojones, if you will, and is actually on the point with 3 people, and they're going to be able to take it over. And Denmark, with the first cap in this entire game, finally takes over the center. We got Lezek over here from Sweden making a retreat down towards his 4th point, and he's healing up a Demo Man who's piping himself a little bit so he can help charge up that Uber for Lezek. It's really good to do that for some teamwork so that you can get your Uber charged up a lot faster. Sweden's Weko upstairs in their own battlements, just throwing a couple of pipe bombs down towards the stairway that leads towards the 2nd floor from the front, next to the well entrance. Making sure not to, if anybody walks in here, they're going to meet with a pretty explosive and spiky death. Sweden is now just kind of holding up over at their 4th point. They're not really moving anywhere as of yet. They're just charging up some Uber. They're getting healed up. They're making sure they get some ammo. Waiting for Denmark, who's actually making their move right now, to rush towards them. Sweden saw me, sees that there's a heavy weapons guy, and that heavy forced an Uber on them. We got 2 members from Sweden that are taken down, but there's a back cap coming from Sweden towards the last point. Sweden almost managed to take over this 4th cap, as here comes Kill-A-Lot back towards the midpoint, taking it down. We got Denmark showing a presence on 4, and this might be the first cap in this entire match between the 2 maps where Denmark actually takes down 1 point. Hammy and another scout rushing towards the point. Very close game, and there it is. A first cap in both maps for Denmark, making it 2-1 in favor of Sweden. I think Denmark might try to make a little bit of a comeback over here, as they probably just figured out what's going on as they're screaming, "Screenshot!" I guess they're excited the fact that they just got their first point in the whole game.
Leo, I just realized something. Before you said death up your ass. Can I ask what that means?
AIDS?
Oh. I was expecting something much more creative from you. I'm sorry.
I mean, depending on how you receive it.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
I suppose.
Age is not funny,
Let's start this
folks.
round. I'm going to start this round watching from Denmark's F2 as the gates are about to open. Both teams have their Uber charge up, grenades flying over the side walls. Denmark spots the two soldiers in the medic trying to take him out. He takes him out with his pipe bombs as Sweden pops their Uber, but F2 is taken out by Rico, the Sweden demo man, who is now being Ubered, and it looks like the advantage right now is for Denmark on the center point as 3 members of Sweden are dead. They have a 3-man presence on the point, only one demo man trying to get him off, who's at about half health. He almost got bottled to death, but he hit him in the face with a grenade. He spots a heavy on the point. He's trying to hit him with the grenades. He's real low on health. 2 scouts on him, and he's taken down. So it looks like Denmark will take this point, and they're not going down without a fight. They're actually trying to make some kind of a comeback, which is what we like to see here. So I'm going to switch over to the Sweden side right now, who's on the defensive on their next point. I'm watching for Glufse, who's now a scout instead of a spy and sniper. He spots 2 scouts coming in. He's running back for his medic as he's less than half health. He runs back into the resupply locker to get that health and ammo. As it looks like both teams are fully spawned right now, and they're just kind of turtling up and getting ready, as it looks like the 2 scouts are going to try and go up top for some reason. And it looks like Glufse is firing pistol shots out of the top window and running away from the pipe bombs. And Sweden right now is playing defensively to try and push them off and then push for that center point. Both scouts right now are just kind of hanging out on the top of the roof, or the 3rd floor of their base. Not sure why. So I'm going to switch off them and switch to Denmark. So I'm going to watch from, let's see, from Kill-A-Lot, who is a demo man right now standing on the windowsill, who is trying to launch pipe bombs into the base. The other demo man, no one's getting kills off of each other, so he's just going to jump down and run in. He's going to try and get him from behind. He's got pipe bombs coming towards in his direction. He's trying to find that demo man, and he gets piped by Sweden's Rico. So I'm going to switch over to Rico now, who's piping up the top area of the base and just kind of hanging out there. As Denmark did make somewhat of a rush. They have a 1-man presence on the point, but it's defeated. I didn't see what it was, but it looks like now both teams have 3 members dead, and Sweden might lose the point. I'm not sure how many of their members are still alive. Now it looks like both teams are at 3 members dead, and it's just a stalemate right now, as both teams are probably going to push for the center, and it's just going to be another stalemate there. So I'm going to switch over to Denmark, watch from Kill-A-Lot, who almost got hit by the train. That was close. He's a demo man right now. He's going to go into the waterways to try and get into the point, or maybe not. He's just kind of hanging out around the water. And I'm going to switch over to Denmark's Silent, who is the medic right now at 30% Uber charge with his heavy right now. And just turtling it up, trying to get the Uber up, get the advantage in there. But it looks like 2 scouts are running in, or 1 scout ran in, the other ran back out real fast. And it looks like they're going to run in, or maybe not. I can't tell what they're doing. Both teams are just turtling up, waiting for something good to happen. Still in, medic for Denmark is at 70% Uber charge on his heavy. He's almost full, as it looks like the demo man is piping the waterways for some reason in case someone tries to escape through that pipe in the base. As most of Denmark's team is gathered, as they have a 2-man presence on the point, and they are going to start pushing in. They have 97% Uber charge. They have the Uber charge. They're going to run in, probably going to pop it to try and clear them out of the area. It's real close. They're on the point, and they pop the Uber, and now it's a bit of a battle going on. The heavy running in, trying to take everyone out, but he can't find any, as Sweden did counter their Uber with their own, and Denmark's Uber is up while Sweden is still up, and it looks like Sweden's just ended, and the heavy gets taken down. The medic is by himself, being chased by Medic's scout combo at 17, at less than half health, trying to get him with the bloodsucker gun underwater, being chased. Is he going to escape? He escaped. He managed to escape. That 1 shot would have killed him. That was impressive. So I'm going to switch over to Sweden's side now and watch from Bybin, who is a scout for Sweden. As everyone is just spawning right now, and off camera, Denmark's Kill-A-Lot just got hit by the train like he almost did before. Couldn't dodge it this time. As both teams are defending right now, trying to build up the Uber, it's just a stalemate right now. The score is 2-1, still in favor of Sweden, but Denmark isn't going down without a fight. Leah, what do you think Denmark or Sweden's going to do now? Because now it's just a big old stalemate.
Probably just going to do the same thing that they've tried to do repeatedly over the last couple of times was basically try to run onto the point, try to take everybody down. But right now they're actually getting away, as there's a huge Uber coming in from Sweden, taking on 4 of the members of Denmark, and it's going to be this is most likely going to be a cap for Sweden at this point. It's completely annihilated all of Denmark. Denmark's at 5 down, and we've got F2, the last member left alive from Denmark, just playing a demo man, very wounded, just trying to sticky up the red side or blue side battlements, that is, and they're running away. They're just getting the hell out of there. F2 is gone. Sweden blew right through Denmark. An incredible push by them, and they're already at the 65% Uber. They're just charging up real quick. Denmark, I mean, just surprising how badly they just got hurt on that point. And, ooh, speaking of hurt, Weko gets taken down by Beastie Bear. Bear getting killed off by Rye. Bribe killing Bear in return. So they both just took each other out right over there. F2 over here, playing over as a demo man, meets up with an enemy soldier down in the waters, and he is down to Sami. As Sweden is kind of waiting over at the 3rd point. They're not moving up as of yet. They're still just kind of sitting here. As we have a presence coming in from the midpoint from an enemy combo, and that medic does not have an Uber. Salon is taken down. Roz is killed right afterwards, and Sweden manages to hold off the point. And we've got a demo man somewhere around here, and never mind, he's dead. Killot is gone. Sweden didn't lose a single member over at the center. They had 6 people over here, as they're now pushing up towards Denmark, who is now currently down 4 members. As Sweden is making a huge push down towards the 2nd cap. Denmark is hurt very badly, as now they are now at the opposite of the situation that Sweden was in, going right down towards the 2nd cap, where Sweden isn't even on the cap as of yet. They're going to wait for all of Denmark to be dead before, at least most of them to be dead, before standing onto the point. Sweden is showing it a bit of a presence over here. Weko is here with a scout, and it's a cap for Sweden. All they got to do is take over the last point. They will have the Uber advantage, being that Denmark is only at 40%. Sweden is about to be at 100%, and really when you have the Uber advantage, it helps a lot when taking down the point. We hear that the Uber is ready to go. Sami getting killed by Kilolot's pipe bombs as he was entering into the site, as they're making a bit of a retreat right now, Sweden that is, with Weko going upstairs, as I guess Sweden is not going to go in without a soldier, being that they are pretty much backbone when it comes to any offensive strategy. Weko making sure to pipe up the ceilings and the walls to see if he can blow up the enemy pipes off of the way. And here comes the Uber from Sweden. We got Weko receiving it, going right down towards the point. Sees that there's an enemy's heavy and a medic hanging out over here. Weko is just trying to shoot everything he possibly can to take anything off of the point. He does not kill anybody. He's now just trying to reload, trying to get onto the point. Hits that medic dead on and forces the Uber on him. So now with the forced Uber, Denmark is sitting here dancing around. Tra-la-la-la-la-ling. Lazek getting a needle shot over in Lazek, so they're down the demo man on Denmark's side. Sami with some rocket shots, taking out Salon. Gloopsy, nice shot on Hammy. And we got a presence from Sweden on the last point, finally capping it, making it 3-1 in this map on Well. Sweden, coming off of their victory off in Badlands as well, 6-0, is rolling through Denmark again on this map. The difference is Denmark actually got a cap, but we're more than halfway through the game. We got 13 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, and man, Denmark just dropped the ball in that round. They actually had it, but man, they just got rolled after they lost their groove.
Yeah, once they almost had it. They just couldn't keep it together, I guess, that last few minutes. Anyway, Denmark is running a sniper now, so I'm going to watch from him, see if he gets some kills in the setup time through the train. He's just kind of aiming at the train, watching the grenades go underneath. 2 seconds left in the setup clock, and the round is live. The gates are now open. He's running in. He spots a soldier. He's going to try and take out the medic or scout. He sees the medic, almost got him, misses the shot, real close. And it looks like Sweden has a 3-man presence right now on the point. He's trying to take someone out. It's not going so well. He can't get any hits off. There's an Uber battle going on between Denmark and Sweden, as Denmark's Hammy is being contested by Demoman, gets blown up by pipe bombs from Weko. And Sweden just lost their Demoman Weko to a scout, but 4 members of Denmark are dead, and it looks like Sweden will take the point uncontested. They have a 4-man presence on the point, but they have a Demoman contesting them. They're going to try and take him out. He's got a medic. And Sami takes him out as a scout, the soldier took him out with a shotgun. Anyway, 4-man presence on the center point as Sweden is about to capture it, and they are about to run to the next point. I'm going to find the medic to see how their Uber charge is doing. They're at 50%, or 60% Uber charge rather. Running in, they're almost there. They're at 70 now. getting ready to run. Scout, soldier, medic, getting ready to run into that next point. They're running in. I don't see anyone from Denmark yet other than the scout who's just blown up. I just spotted the medic by himself. It looks like he's running and he's going to be taken out. Sweden has a 5-man presence on the point, and the Uber charge is fully up as 4 members of Denmark are dead. It looks very grim for Denmark this round, as it looks like the entire team of Sweden is going to rush in, and the scout runs in, takes the point, putting the score at 4-1 in favor of Sweden. Just raffle stomping them right through that round.
They see me rolling, they hating, patrolling. What? Yeah, anyway, Sweden rolling right through Denmark yet again in this map. Denmark, man, they really got to get some of that, I don't know, steroids or something that they had for that one round. And when that juice ran out, man, they were done. They just got counterattacked by Sweden, pulling off some huge Ubers against Denmark, and they are just getting killed badly. Most likely these Swedish people are just out shooting them most of the time. But check out the scoreboard real quick. Man, Sweden is doubling the kills of Denmark, basically, especially, well, through score most part. As watching from the angle of Ryb, actually, who's going right down towards the point, piping up that heavy, see if he can take it down. He takes Salon down instead. The medic is killed for Denmark. An early strategy coming in from Sweden as they just flew their demo man right over the enemy's base, threw some sticky bombs under him, and there goes a second kill for Ryb, taking on Hammies. He was trying to make a retreat. Everybody from Denmark is dead. Sweden has 2 people, a scout and a demo man on the point. They sent the rest of the team right down towards the second cap. And wow, this is bad on Denmark's end. They just got absolutely stomped at the center, and they're about to be pushed off of the second point. We got 2 people on the point. That's Lezek and Sami. As they get the cap, Lezek's already used his Uber over at the center versus Denmark, who didn't even have a medic the whole round. And Sweden only lost 1 person in this round so far, as they're sitting here at the second cap charging up Uber. They're at 60%. They're not moving in as of yet, and man, Denmark was not even paying attention upwards. They never seemed to send a soldier or a demo man over the trains at the beginning of the rounds to see if they could take somebody out, which is really what's hurting them this time in this entire match, because, I mean, these demo men from Sweden are just absolutely rocking them. Sweden, watching him from the angle of Weko, who's already receiving an Uber, pushing onto the point, throwing some sticky bombs on it, see if he can take down this medic. The medic's not down yet, and he is killed. He actually kills Beastie Bear instead of the medic, but there he goes, kills the medic. Everybody else is taken down. 5-1 in favor of Sweden, who's just rolling. Just rolling.
Wow. One thing I've noticed about Denmark is they're not handling their Ubers very well. They seem to be using them at the very wrong times and kind of wasting them and never being able to get another one up. So I'm going to watch out the Denmark side this time to see if anything changes, but I'm pretty sure it's just going to be another little rickroll here. So I'm going to start this round watching from Denmark, Cillian, who is their medic. There's 15 seconds left on the setup clock, and everyone's just kind of hanging out at the doors waiting for them to in. Looks like a soldier tried to rocket jump over, but he got killed by Sweden's Sami. So now Denmark is at a disadvantage as one of their soldiers are dead, or the demo man rather, and now their medic is dead before the round even started. Denmark is now at a major disadvantage as they lost their medic before the round started. So I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that Sweden will take this round. So I'm going to switch over to Sweden's Glufsy, who's playing as a demo man. And I'm sorry, not a demo man, he's a spy disguised as a demo man. And he's on the point with his real demo man, and he's just hanging out, capturing the point as Denmark, most of them are died and just respawned, and they're about to take the center cap, and I'm assuming that the rest of the team started pushing towards the next one. Glufsy is now cloaked, and he's disguising as, waiting for it to come up, as a demo man. Again, he spots a soldier who's going to backstab him. He gets the backstab off, and a domination on Denmark's F2. He's now disguised as a demo man once again, by himself, just waiting to run in there. The rest of his team is just kind of hanging out outside, waiting for the Uber charge, I suppose. As he is now running in, there's a 3-man presence on the next point. Someone popped the Uber, I couldn't see it, but Glufsy is running towards the last point by him. Looks like he's going to try and ninja cap it, as there's only a medic defending it, who's actually healing him, which is kind of funny, as he's trying to backstab him while he's being healed by the enemy medic. I think the medic just realized that he's a spy. The medic starts shooting at him. The entire team's there trying to take him out. He almost got the medic, but he gets taken out by Sami, or not Sami, one of the dead members. And now there's a heavy on the point. 2 members from both teams dead, and wow, that was kind of just entertaining to watch right there. So So I'm going to switch over to the Denmark side and watch from Ross, who is the heavy right now, standing on the point with his team, as both teams are kind of just sending emoticons to each other. Smiley face, winky face, excited face. Fun conversation there. At least they're sportsmen about the game, I guess. Anyway, it looks like both teams are just kind of building up right now. I'm going to check on the Denmark Uber charge, which is at 66%. It's almost there, but it's going up slow since no one's taking any damage just yet. Over on the Sweden side, their Uber charge is at 67%, so they're at around the same Uber, so no one really has an advantage on Uber just yet. But the teams are just kind of hanging out. Sweden's hanging out at the cap, waiting to run in for the Uber charge. It's at 95%. Almost there. They're healing up the scouts at the top, healing up the demo man, getting ready. The Uber's up, or no, it's not. It's at 99%, and everyone ran away from him. Now it's up. He's on a soldier who's shooting pipe bombs out of the way, and it looks like they're getting ready to run in. They got scouts up top, the rest of the team on the bottom. They Uber the soldier. The soldier is running in. He's going to try and take out that heavy that's on the point. He almost has him. I can't see him. Everything's crazy. There's an Uber battle going on, as Denmark did counter the Uber, and Lazek, the medic for Sweden, is by himself with very low health. He's being attacked by a scout. Very low health, trying to get some kills with the Blue Slaughter, not going so well. And he's got two scouts chasing him, and he gets taken down by Beastie Bear, who got revenge, as most of the team is being dominated right now. So I'm going to switch over to Denmark's Kill-A-Lot, who's playing as a demo man right now, and it looks like they're getting a 4-man presence on their points. They're making a little bit of pushback since most of Sweden was taken out. So they are going to try and make somewhat of a comeback, or at least not get raffle stomped this round, which is something that's always fun to watch. I'm going to switch over to the Sweden side to see what they're up to. It looks like Bybin is right above the point. He's going to try and take out that demo man, and he does. He's now being chased by a heavy medic as he's trying to take the point back. The heavy medic is in the area. They see him, and he's trying to take him out. The heavy can't hit him. He has no idea where he is. He's everywhere at once. He's got a demo man assisting him now. He's trying to take out that medic, but the medic is too fast. He gets taken down. Rico takes them both down with his grenades, and they take back the point. Wow. As 3 members of Denmark are dead now. Sweden's Bybin running in, taking out that demo man. 4 members of Denmark are dead, and most of Sweden is grouped up, and they're getting ready to push in there now. Bybin running in, trying to take out that scout. He's got a demo man assisting him. He's at about half health. He's calling for the medic, waiting for the medic to heal him up. The medic should be at almost full Uber charge. Couldn't get it to him fast enough, but he's almost there. And now Sweden is running a sniper, so I'm going to switch over to him. That is Glufsy, who keeps changing classes and confusing me. But he tries to take out that scout. I think he hit him, but he didn't kill him since he wasn't fully charged. It looks like he's going to try and run up top or stay with the medic. I'm not sure what his strategy is here, as Sweden does Uber in. Glufsy is being chased by a scout now, and the scout takes out his demo man. He's at about less than half health. He's trying to take out that scout, but the scout ran back to defend the point. He spots the heavy. He's trying to take him out. He gets the hit, but it wasn't a headshot, so he couldn't get the kill, and he gets taken out by Denmark's Kill-A-Lot. Wow. And it looks like Denmark is going to push them off the point once again. So we're at another stalemate, Leo.
Well, it's going to be a long one. Well, not too long, because there is only 4 minutes and 4 seconds, well, 4 minutes left on the clock. So this game is going to be over soon, folks. And at this point, it's pretty much just not going to happen for Denmark. Sweden is up 4 points. Denmark cannot possibly actually come back from this. They might, at a sportsmanship, I guess they're just going to be playing out. But at this point, Sweden has beaten Denmark, at the moment, 5-15. Or 5-1, 5-15. That'd be bad. That'd be horrible if a team lost that badly. But right now, Sweden is basically just hanging off next to their second point, or at least the enemy's second point, that is, which they did some nice capturing of. And they're sitting over here, most likely waiting for their Uber to charge up. Denmark still trying to defend to their highest capability, it seems, but it's just not enough. Kill-A-Lot over here setting up some pipe bombs next to this doorway on their right side. Not moving in yet. They're not going to let anybody, or they're hopefully not going to let anybody, waltz right over them. We got 3 minutes left on the clock. It's now pretty much down to the wire, but Denmark cannot really just do anything at this point. We got a lot of stickies upstairs, so basically at this point we're going to see what's going to be the end score. Even though we already know Sweden won, I'm not sure if there's any type of RBI business going on with an ETF2L, but watching from Denmark's Hammy, both teams do have their Ubers ready waiting to go, and they have some sticky bombs set up on every single doorway, so I guess just nobody wants to walk towards the other direction. Hemi meets up with an enemy scout, gets pegged a little bit, very low in health. He's not just trying to make a run for it, getting healed up by his medic. There he goes, getting healed. And now we got a push coming from Sweden. This might as well be the last push of the game. Gloofskate gets the first kill on kill. Switching over to Beastie Bear, trying to take down that scout. Misses almost every shot. We got 2 kills coming from Sweden so far. Beastie Bear with the kill off on Gloofskate, going back to get some health. And now everybody is dropping over at the point. And that's it. A very quick point from Sweden, taking down everybody from Denmark. 6-1 in Sweden's favor. And we've only got roughly, I don't know, 2 minutes left on the round. It's pretty much just a player at this point, just to do it. Well, we've got a minute and 30 seconds left in the round. Sweden's up 6-1, and this is the last round of action.
That's more than enough time for Denmark to make a comeback.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
I've seen it done 5 times.
I'm shocked and appalled. But
Yeah, so am I.
this round's underway.
Then there's already... Now, does the setup time count towards the overall time? I'm not sure.
Yes, it does.
Well, then there's less than a minute left right now, so I'm going to watch, or... I don't know, Leo, do you want to take this, or am I taking it?
Well, there's only a minute left. You might as well close it out.
Alrighty then, I'm going to watch from Denmark's F2. It's the demo man being killed by his medic. He's over 100% health, and right now 4 members of Denmark are dead. 2 members of Sweden are dead. He spots the medic and soldier. He's trying to take him out, but he doesn't get him. He gets hit with the rocket, blown out of the way, but he's Ubered now, so he's going to run in and try and take out their medic, who looks like he might counter the Uber. I can't tell. He's not getting any kills off while Ubered, and the enemy medic was trying to bonesaw him, but he gets shot in the face by Glufsey of Sweden. So the sniper action going on there. Should be like 10 seconds left on the clock by now, and it looks like Sweden is going to take the second point, or the center point rather. There are 25 seconds left on the clock now. Sweden does take the center point, and they are running towards the next point as the entire team respawned. And Sweden's Ribe gets smacked in the face by a train. I think he kind of did that on purpose just for the heck of it, but who knows. Anyway, I'm watching Sweden's Biden right now. He's a scout. He's trying to take out the other scout. I think he got him, or Demo Man got him, couldn't see, and the round is over. The game is over, rather. GG's going off 6-1 on this map in favor of Sweden.
That's the end of the game. It's over. That was a rolling. I'm surprised at how badly the team got beaten. But we all have to really give the best shout out to the top competitor of this game, the Train. Beating Sweden and Denmark with a combined score of 2-0. 2 teams. Imagine that. That was an amazing job by the Train. But just kidding. End score 6-1. Sweden over Denmark. The game is over. Sweden taking over both maps. 6-0 over on Badlands. 6-1 here on Well. In the game, everybody's already out of the server. Just real quick like. And now, shoutouts from our Captain Howdy, who's kind of been sitting there vacant for quite some time. Howdy, what's up?
Oh man, holy cow, do I have shoutouts. I've got more shoutouts than Iraq's got weapons of mass destruction. First shout out I got coming to you.
You just went there.
Yeah, I had to, but first shout I got is from EXO's Azuji. I want to give a shout out to the whole PwnageTV crew. I love y'all, big smileys. Hey, thanks a lot for coming out here and supporting us, Azuji, and all the PTV viewers. You guys are great to work with, and a lot of love to the European communities for coming out here. But moving right along, I've got a shout out from INNO Killshot. I'd like to give a shout out to myself and also Wheaties because I like his cereal. Well, you know, he'll be on later on tonight, guys, so if you want a big bowl of Wheaties cereal, just tune in here later on tonight for the Synchronous versus Crunch Berries later on tonight. Check that out on our schedule. I've got another one from Saint. Nom 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 nom. That's a pretty common shout out here at PwnageTV. Thanks a lot, Saint. I've got another one from SyncDB. Go Sweden, and Synchronous for the win. Well, we definitely know that Sweden, they went for it, and they went. Go, go, go. Obvious. I've got another shout out here from Iconic TF2 Ferret. Shout out to Iconic Esports. Thanks for giving the new team a shot at greatness. Well, that's yet to be seen, but Iconic, good luck with your TF2. I've got another shout out here from 5 Alive MS. Want to give a shout out for 5 Alive tonight and PwnageTV shoutcast. We got a lot of CSS going on here tonight, guys, so remember to tune into that. I've got another shout out from Going Intern. Shout outs for upcoming Olympics. Yeah, well, no comment. Our last shout out that we can get in here tonight is Sync Vital. Rawr! Yeah, match tonight, Synchronous versus Crunch Berries, which I just mentioned a few minutes ago. That's at 9:15 Eastern, quarterfinals. Hey guys, if you like what you see here at PwnageTV, take a little time, click on our sponsors, go visit SteelSeries, PCX Mods, where you can save 20% on your Ripper mouse pads, your Fat Mat, your Mad Dots by entering PwnageTV coupon code. Save 20% on those products. Guys, we need your support here at PwnageTV, so take a little time, click on the sponsors. Support us in our IRC, GameSearch.net, PwnageTV. We love you. If you like what you see in here, just show us some love, and look forward to working with you guys. Good game to Sweden, and back to you guys in the studio.
And the final two shout out to two other of our sponsors. We're also sponsored over here by Extract Mouse Pads, some of the smoothest gaming mouse pads ever. And SteelSeries.com. Best. Is this gun blowing bubbles? What the? Anyway, best gaming accessories ever. Headsets, mice, keyboards, the gamer's glove, what have you. SteelSeries.com. So, Vulgar, last words there, Chief?
I love the gamer's glove.
Everybody does. I'm PwnageTV's Leonardo Liu-Ju2 Gonzalez signing off for both Captain Howdy and Vulgar, saying if you did not see it here, it was not Pwnage.